right, let's continue this morning with Coach Chad Grant. Coach is in his third year. Coach, I believe you graduated from Ider High School, didn't you? And back at home, heading into his third season. So it's great to have you guys here today. So, Coach, I don't know if you want them to introduce themselves or you introduce them, but if we could meet the players this morning and then give us some opening comments about this season for the Hornets. We'd appreciate it.
To my far right is Griffin Weldon, Austin Cross, Lane White, Brian Bass, Brock Smith, and Landon Traylor. And this year, we're really looking forward to the season getting started. The summer's kind of a grind. We come in and we go 3 days a week working out and running, and we've kind of changed a little bit of what we do in the summertime because, we usually average about 25, 26 kids, so most of ours have got to play both ways. And we've really put an emphasis on conditioning this summer, making sure that we're ready to go because I'm a firm believer that the better condition that you are in, it keeps you from a lot of injuries. We've had a really good summer, a lot of good leadership. I'm excited about this team because we've got some older guys and a big group of younger guys, and they're excited because this is their first time on varsity, and they work hard. So I'm very excited about getting started next week.
Coach, could you tell us about returning starters? How many seniors on the team? Juniors, seniors, sophomores? You said you had a lot of young guys coming in. Could you tell us about your team there?
Yes, we have, of course, all of these guys up here, except for Lane. He'll be stepping in as a quarterback this season, but most all these guys are starters last year. We're returning about 8 guys on offense and about the same number on defense. The one thing about it, a lot of these guys that's up here and even some of the seniors, I wish I could have brought every one of them, but just couldn't do that. But, a lot of these guys, last year was their first year to play varsity football. They had played football before, but they came out, wanted to be a part of the program. And because of early injuries last year, we had to throw them in the fire, really before they were actually ready. And now they've got a ton of experience from playing last year, and they kind of understand what it takes on Friday nights. So I'm really excited about them. And these 9 seniors, they're a good leadership for our team. We have 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, and our really big classes, our freshman class, we got 10 freshmen moving up on the varsity, and I'm excited about that because those guys, they work hard, and these guys will tell you, they're excited and ready to go. So I'm really pleased with that.
Well, Coach, last year I came to the Crossville game, and like you talked about, injuries derailed this team early. Your numbers was not real huge last year, and injuries did derail this team. This team has to be motivated from that. How important is it for your team to get off to a good start this year?
Oh, it's very important. I think every year it's really important. Now, sometimes that doesn't equate to wins, but our goal is, and I get asked this question every year, what's our expectation, what's our goals for this season? And I've told these guys, and I said it from the time I got to Ider, our number one goal is to go out and play hard for 4 quarters and get it into the 4th quarter with the opportunity to win. I feel like if we can do that as a team, then the wins and losses take care of itself. We want to go out and play Ider Hornet football. And, when I first got here, I talked about the tradition of Ider, and that's one thing that they've always been known for. They're going to go out and they're going to play you hard, and you better get ready, and they're going to get after you. And this team, they kind of have been motivated because we got a lot of guys now that are in the best shape they've ever been in their life. And they'll tell you that over this summer. They're stronger, they're better conditioned, and I really feel good about that.
I'll ask two questions back here in the back. First of all, for the coach, Coach Grant, first of all, good to see you again. I look forward to seeing you towards the end of the year and talking with you one-on-one. But I know that you guys only have 9 games on the schedule now versus what, because of what's happened with Crossville. Is there any update on maybe getting that game replaced? I know it's coming around quick.
No, sir. We couldn't find something that would work out, but we are going to play a jamboree August the 24th with Crossville. It's going to be kind of controlled and everything because that's what me and Coach Williams talked about. And it's going to give us opportunity, it's hard to find games in the middle of a contract. And I talked to Coach Williams last spring. He called me, kind of told me their situation, and I completely understand. And, it's going to be really good for us because these guys, and we got a lot of young guys now, it's going to play potential roles on our football team, and they need experience, and it's good, and I'm glad he called me and kind of set that up because it's good because those young guys kind of need to get out there and kind of see how it feels.
Right. And for the players, Coach mentioned earlier about you guys having to kind of get thrown in the fire really early, whether it's due to injuries or just needing you out there. Could you talk about what getting that experience throughout the last season kind of means and how it's translated into your offseason and what you hope to bring this season?
Yes, so we got thrown into the fire really early, and it wasn't at all what we wanted. It really took a toll on our game, but I think that it really prepared us more for our senior season coming into, playing and all of that stuff. We've done a lot of conditioning. We've done a lot at practice. We've worked, and we've worked, and we've worked, and I really think that that's what it's about. We're coming into the season fired up, and, we're going to take it one game at a time. But we're going to take it, and we're going to hit hard, and we're going to play hard.
This was for each one of you guys. This gentleman leading you, Coach Grant's first class across the board. What does he mean to you, not only on the football field, but off the football field?
Coach Grant, he means a lot to me. He even off the field, he's there, and he acts more of like we all like a family, and he's just over here. He'll take care of us whenever we need it. If you need to talk to him, he's always there for us, and it means a lot to us all.
Coach Grant,
he really means a lot to me. He's been there since day one. Right as he come in as a football coach, he's been there, and I'm really pumped about he's there for football and as a friend and family. So he's been there.
Coach Grant is more like family than anything to us. I feel that way for not only him, but for our whole team. Yes, we play together and we're teammates and we're doing this together and we're playing and stuff like that, but I feel like it's more than that. We truly are family at Ider. We can text each and every one of us here and the people that aren't here even, and if there's anything that we ever need, anybody can come and help us out, pick us up, whatever we need, motivate us.
I see Coach Grant as more of a leader. We got a bunch of leaders on the team, but more of he's part of a family like everybody else on this table has said. We're all family. We're all brothers. When we walk out on the field, when we put our cleats on, everything, we're all family. No matter the fights or anything, we're all going to be there for each other. And Coach Grant's coach. He's there.
I think Coach Grant's just been a really good leader, and he really makes it feel like home on a football field.
Guys, I've got a question for you. Coach has talked about you have to play both ways. I mean, there's not a lot. There's 9 seniors, 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, 10 through 12. So you guys are going to have to play a lot of plays. So I know you've worked hard this summer. So talk about this summer as you go into the season here in a couple of weeks. As players on the team, let's take the coaches out of it. Are y'all comfortable with where you are right now as leaders of this football team going into a new season?
Absolutely. I'm more pumped. I'm more comfortable now than I think I've ever been playing. It's just like everybody's great. Everybody works so hard. Everybody's together, really. Nobody ever separates. We all play for each other, not for ourselves. I feel like it's a really selfless team, and that helps us out a lot.
I'm super pumped about this season coming up. I feel like every single one of these boys have stepped up, and it's going to take a big role and lead the team. And I feel like I just need to work a little bit more, being more of a leader, and work on that. But I feel like we're going to do pretty good this year with it.
I think about when we went all through that tragedy last year of everybody getting hurt and we had to step up. I think that made us more as a team. So I think we're all together pretty much. We're going to step up and play some football.
Well, Coach Grant, this is for you. Of course, last year y'all were very limited offensively and defensively because of injuries. What can we expect from this team this year? Who are your key players, and what are you going to try to do offensively and defensively to improve on last year's numbers?
Well, really, I've told these guys, our big positive is we got a lot of big boys up front. And our goal is offensively, we do what we do. And, we're going to try to get the ball out in space a little bit. We got some skilled guys that are pretty good. And we're going to try to get the ball out in space a little bit. But, we're also going to line up and do our best to run at you. And I challenged our offensive line this year. We've done a lot of different drills, conditioning drills. They love flipping tires and pushing tires and pushing a sled, one of those little hand sleds. They love it. And don't let them lie to you and tell you they hate it with a passion, because they love it. But, I don't care who you are with any level of football, it starts up front, offensively and defensively. And, we're going to have some guys that's going to have to step up that's not really had a big role offensively, and they're going to have to step up this year and take that role on. We've had a few position changes to try to get kids in the best opportunity, not just to be successful for them, but to make our team better. And defensively, I'm going to be honest, and we have spent a lot of time defensively, because we didn't stop many people very well last year. And we couldn't stop a run, and that's something that I kind of take personal as just a coach, because when it all comes down to it, it falls on me. I'm the one that kind of sets the tone, and I'm the one that, is out there at practice, and I'm the one that kind of gets the ship rolling in the right direction, and I didn't do a very good job of that last year. We were not very good at stopping the run. And this year we put a lot of emphasis on stopping the run and doing some things defensively that will help us do that. Now, last year, I don't want to keep harping on this, because I don't like making excuses, because you just got to step up and play when your time comes. But, last year we had to put some kids in positions that not only were they not ready for, they really wasn't designed to play. A lot of them, they might have started out as a safety, and then they're having to step down there and play outside linebacker. Well, that's a little bit different, and this year we tried to do a really good job of getting kids ready to play. We don't have a whole lot of depth, but I really feel good about our depth as far as the guys we got ready to go out there and play.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. Thanks, guys. Good luck this season. Thanks to the Ider Hornets today.
Thank y'all for having us.